The lighting though, it's a little bit too something, whatever. Hey guys, it's Harley, and today we're going to be doing a little bit of a different video. I have to run to my mom's house to pick up a package, and I thought that on my way home I would hit up every big box store that carries plants. There will be 2 Walmarts, 2 Home Depots, and 2 Lowe's that we're going to go to today and see what plants they have in stock and if I pick any of them up. I'm hoping that they have some really good options because it is warming up, and I think a lot of them are getting in spring stocks of plants, so they're getting a lot more variety in their plants this time of year. Hopefully, we'll see. But yeah, let's go. So we're at the first Home Depot. I already see what I want. Ruby Cascade Peperomia. Ooh, that does not look very good. Probably won't buy this one, but if there's another one, I'll definitely get it. Oh, cute. I love these. He wants a hug. So I've kind of been wanting to get a big strawberry begonia, and there are a lot here, but they don't look good. The only plant I would have wanted from there was that Peperomia Ruby Cascade, but it looked so unhealthy. Like, I think that they overwatered it, so everything was turning brown and mushy, but that was kind of a bust. They did have a lot of those strawberry begonias, which I've really been wanting a large basket of to put in my bedroom. Again, they all looked unhealthy, so those ones looked super crispy, like pieces were just flaking off, but hopefully at like Lowe's or the next Home Depot I head to, they'll have it. But there is a Walmart just like across the way from this Home Depot, so I'm gonna go head there and see what they have. $13.75. That's not a bad price. They don't look great though. This is cute. They have this Chinese fan palm here. It's kind of cool. It's only $12.13, which is not bad. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to take it or not. Like, this leaf is so cool. I'm kind of trying to inspect it and look for issues, like bugs or anything, but I'm not seeing anything. I'm just not sure. There's another one back here. I think the other one is bigger though. I don't know which one to take. Okay, so I'm back to my car. It took a long time to check out. That's why I don't shop at Walmart usually. But although their plant selection was teeny, I did find a plant. It was, oh gosh, what was it called? I don't remember. It's back here. I'll do a full haul with all the names and stuff, but it's this large 10-inch pot of a palm of some sort. It was on sale for $12.13. It got marked down yesterday, so yeah, I decided to pick it up. I do think it got marked down because it's sick with some sort of an infection. You can see on some of the leaves, not that one, it definitely has some sort of an infection, but I kind of took it as A, the plant was on sale, B, it's a really big pot, so I can salvage part of the plant, and I still think it's a really good deal. And then C, I can make a YouTube video of how to deal with plant like leaf infections, some precautions to take, how to get rid of them if you find a plant on sale that you really want. But yeah, I'm really happy about this plant. It's so cool. It's like, oh, I think it's called like a Chinese fan palm, and I am really happy about this purchase. So now we're going to head to our first Lowe's and see what they have there. Want this. I've been seeing these everywhere, like seriously everywhere. That's cool. So this Lowe's, it seems like they have more plants, but they're in worse condition. I don't know. Go to Paradise. Okay, so I didn't find anything there. They had pretty much the basics. Their plant section was bigger than Walmart and Home Depot's were so far. They only had one plant I was super interested in, and it was a Pygmy Palm, I think is what it was called, a Pygmy Palm, the really feathery one I showed in the video. It was the only one there. It was $30, but I want to do a little bit more. I looked up the care needs for it, but I want to do a little more research before investing in two palms, you know what I mean? Like I said, their plant section was a lot bigger than the other two places we've gone, but the plants were in a worse state. So like half those plants needed to be on clearance because they were crispy AF. And then I also really like the rainbow moss, but I'm assuming rainbow moss needs a lot of humidity, and I don't do well with like humidity loving plants. So let's go. We're at Lowe's. So this is that same palm I was looking at Lowe's that was 30. Here it's 20, so maybe I'll get it. It's so cute. Let's see. There are a lot of them. I don't know a lot about palms, so I don't know how to pick the healthiest one, you know? Cute. This guy's cute. I think I'm gonna give him a go. I've had one begonia my whole life and it didn't fare too well, but maybe I can do it now. I'm gonna get this one. They have quite a few Aglaonema varieties here for $9.88, which is a really good price. Normally these are very expensive plants. Cute. Thank you, you too. So I lied. That was actually Home Depot. I said Lowe's as I was walking in, but it's actually Home Depot. That's the most impressive I've seen their plant collection. They did have that Pygmy Palm I've really been wanting, but I ended up getting smaller plants. Like I said, I just really want to research that palm a little bit more, and if you have any care tips for that plant, please let me know, because I may go back and get it. It was $10 less at Home Depot than it was at Lowe's. So, and they had quite a few there available. Now the next place I'm hitting is another Walmart. We will see. I've had a lot of fun plant shopping at these places today. Normally I'm not a big box store kind of gal. Now we're at our second to last location. It's Lowe's, and this is the Lowe's I frequent the most because it is like, it's seriously a 2-minute drive from my house. Let's go see what they have. Last time, usually I can find some pretty good stuff here, so we will see what they have. Ooh. That was kind of a bummer because they were rearranging everything, and they had, their garden section is right next door to the outdoor section, and they had most of the plants outdoors, like through the sliding doors, you know, if you know what I'm talking about, on like 4 or 5 rolling carts, and they were rearranging everything, so there weren't very many plants in there inside. And I asked them if I could go out there and look at the plants that were on the rolling carts because there was not very good variety there, but they said no, so there was not much. And I did see this exact same begonia. It literally had 3 leaves about this size, right there if you can see that, and it was $10, so not very impressive, you know? No plants, but they have some really cute pots. Wow. Walmart was also a bust. I'm a little disappointed in all of the plant selections. Best shops I went to today, I think, were Home Depot's, maybe. Just because the rest of this has been a bummer, I'm going to go to Smith's and see if they have anything. They also have the soil I like, the black gold kind. So I have to pick some of that up because I definitely need to repot that palm just because it has the infection. It's sick. So I'm going to put in some new soil and treat it. And they do have some plants at the Smith's, so hopefully they have something good. I'm home. I'm going to bring in all the plants I got. Gosh. And then my first plant I picked up. Now we will go ahead and do a proper haul and I'll show you what I got. Let's do this. I'm like out of breath. The last 4 hours were a blur. That took a lot longer than I thought for some reason. I don't know why I thought it would only take a few hours, but it's been literally 4 since I stopped at my mom's house. But I did find a lot of really cool plants and I'm kind of surprised. I'm very excited. So something to note is a lot of these plants I don't know if I would have bought if I was at an actual plant nursery, but where I'm at big box stores, when I see like a kind of cool, kind of cute plant, I just buy it. I don't know if logically that makes any sense to any of you, but a lot of these plants I have seen at my local, at like my main nursery, which is J&J, and I haven't been interested in them. And then all of a sudden when I saw them at like big box stores among a smaller collection, then I bought them. So I don't know, it's like some psychological thing, whatever it is, I don't know, but I bought them. It's really hot today. It was a great day to do that, except I'm like sweating. Should have worn a tank top. Anyway, the first plant I got was this, what are you called? A Chinese fan palm. This one seems to have some sort of a sickness or like a potassium deficiency or something, but this is such a cool plant. Look at these fronds. The younger ones only have a couple or like one split or something. The larger ones are a legit fan. This one's so cool. I'm going to repot it today and take care of the sickness, whatever is going on with it. I got that guy for $12.13, which is a steal of a deal. It was originally 21 and it's in a 10-inch pot, which I'm very happy about this find. I did end up going to another Walmart and they also had this, but they were a lot smaller. So I'm glad I picked it up where I did. So yeah, that's the first plant I got. Next up, I went to, gosh, for how many places I went today, I really didn't find that many plants. So the next plant I found was at a Lowe, a Home Depot near me. So this one is a begonia. I don't know what kind of begonia it is. I have had a begonia in the past and it didn't fare too well, but pretty sure I overwatered it. So yeah, this guy's really full, looks pretty healthy. So I'm excited to get her potted up. So if you know what this is, or if you have any care tips for begonia, please let me know. I really want this one to do well. Really pretty. Oh, and this was $6.98. Then the next plant I got from that same Home Depot was this Purple Passion. I've been wanting one of these for so long. I've seen them online a lot, but I've never really seen them available where I live. It's so soft. My mom did a video called her top 10 favorite colorful plants, and I think I may end up doing the same video. I think it's a really good idea, and there are so many brightly colored beautiful plants, but which ones are our favorite? I don't know. Maybe I'll film that soon, but I think this might be on the list. This guy was also $6.98, and it's very full and very pretty, and it feels like a puppy. So if you want a puppy but you don't want to clean up puppy poop, then Purple Passion plant. And then also from that Home Depot, I got this little cactus. It's a Euphorbia Mamillaris Variegata. It was $3.98, I believe. I'm not normally a cactus person in my house. I don't like to have them in areas where my dogs are in case they somehow get into it, but this one is small enough that it'll fit on my windowsill in my bedroom, so the dogs definitely cannot get it and can't knock it down. But it's really cool. It's white and like a very pale sage green. So yeah, and looky there. It's getting somewhat of a weird little growth there. But I thought this was really cute and really cool, so had to grab it. And then the last place I ended up finding plants at was Smith's, which I don't know if Smith's is a Utah local thing or if it's outside of Utah as well, but they do have a really small plant section. Yeah. Anyway, I got this palm. I don't know what kind it is. It's really cute. It has like the two fronds, Areca palm maybe? I don't know. I know I've seen the name of this somewhere, and I want to say it starts with an A. If you know the exact name of this, please let me know. But this one's really cute. I obviously have a thing for palms today because there was that other feathery palm, what was it called? Pygmy Palm. I really, really wanted to buy, which I may go back for that at the beginning of the month once all my bills are paid. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I thought this one was really cute. This was $7.99. I really like it. I think it'll be a nice little addition to one of my rooms. But again, if you know the name, please let me know. And then the last plant I got is this plant. It's labeled as a Creeping Charlie, but the plants I have that are already called Creeping Charlie don't really look like this. So if you know what this is, please let me know. I don't think it's a Creeping Charlie. I could be wrong. So it feels a little more and looks a little more succulent than a regular Creeping Charlie that I know them as anyway. But yeah, it's just a really full basket. I thought this would look really cute in the hanging macrame planter that I got from my friend Andalee that she handmade for me for Christmas. It was so nice of her. I like this. I think it'll be a nice addition. And then I just got some soil and perlite from the store. And that's everything I got. I did spend less than $100 total, which I think is a really good deal, especially where I got a plant this big. Oh, what did you think of the selection? I ended up going to 7 stores today, which is a lot. And I only found this many plants. So I found 6 plants and went to 7 stores. So the selection wasn't very great. Let me know what you thought of all of the locations I went to, if they're better where you live, if they're worse than where you live, if there was a plant I showed in the video that I didn't buy that you personally would have bought. I'm very interested to see what our different like plant tastes, I guess. But yeah, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one.